Hello, everybody. Hello. It's very good to see you. I hope you're having a great time. I hope you're having a masterful time. I hope it has been a wonderful week for you so far. Thank you for stopping in.
Hi, Lord, how are you doing today?
I'm doing wonderful. Thank you for stopping by, everybody. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for choosing to spend this Thursday evening alongside me. It is good to have you here. This gamer has not had the best of weeks, but today is a good day, because we shall make it a good
Hello,
day.
my lord and chat.
And that is how it
Thursday,
shall be.
Isn't it?
It is wonderful to see you. I hope you've had a great time so far this week. And today, we're going to be having a 10 out of 10 experience. It is time to start Endwalk. It is time for the beginning of our big, scary walk to the end. You know, it really hit me last time. It really hit me pretty hard after the stream. When I realized what this meant. Because we're here. This is our end.
Will Solo be getting a glam for the end?
6.0 is not that far away. And 6.0 is the end of Solo's story. So I'm feeling a little bit emotional. But at the very least, I'm glad to have had you here with me for all of it. And I hope that this last stage of our journey can be just as good as all the rest. As I said, unfortunately, I have taken away the ability to minion roulette, and Steve and Bill will be joining us for the very end of this adventure, all throughout. But here we are. Before we can care about anything else, before we can think about anything else, there are many quests between us
I'm gonna cry
and the
because
first
you did it, my lord,
dungeon.
and I'm happy for you.
Many, many quests indeed. I'm not really sure what class I should give the experience to. I guess I might as well put it on Sage. There's not really much better of an option, I guess. I could do Red Mage, I could do Viper, I could do Paladin, I could do Sage. I think out of all of those, I'm probably going to do Sage for all of the turn-ins for experience, just in case we end up needing it again. You want to hit the hunt board now, or do you want to see? Oh, hunt board is going to be last resort. We will. It's a good thing to note, but we are at a point now where our limit is hunt gear. And no, Solo will not be having any particular fancy glams for the end. I think Solo is wonderful in just the natural gear that we get them. But the best gear that we will be able to get is hunt gear and the Chloe gear. And that's it. There's nothing better than that. Evercold will change that, but at the very least until 8.0,
It's so
that's it.
amazing to see you in Endwalker. If anyone could have, I knew it was you, my lord.
Thank you, thank you. Places to be and people to see. Hopefully, things will be okay. Though I will admit, looking at everything that we've got so far, and thinking of what comes first in Endwalker, I'm very scared for our first dungeon. I remember final boss of the first dungeon being an absolute monstrosity, and most things past it got a good bit easier, but that doesn't make me any less scared for that bit. Or maybe it was the second one. Whichever one had the sisters, that's the one that I'm particularly scared of. I think sisters was first, right? I am thinking of the 81. Okay, yeah, perfect. On the plus side, there's no shortage of amazing B-roll footage in Endwalker. That might be correct, but that would require me to watch cutscenes. And as we all know, I don't know about that one. And it has been a long time since I've done anything Shadowbringers, but it feels like an even longer time since I did anything Endwalker, which shouldn't be right. Because, I mean, Endwalker was more recent, but it feels like a lifetime ago that I did Endwalker. Do 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 do. Unfortunately, I will not be doing any of your optional dialogue either, so if you are looking forward to hearing Grahatia or Kryl talking, nope, good luck. There won't be any echo for dungeons anymore. Is that true? I thought Endwalker stuff has a 10% echo. No, absolutely none. Oh, okay, wow. That's wonderful. What makes the sisters scary? I don't remember them doing that much damage. They're a bullet hell of mechanics, if I remember right. Like, for a party, it's not bad if you tank one or two of the mechanic hits. For me, who normally has to be perfect so that I can survive outside of like vuln stacks or damage downs, getting hit by one mechanic can kill a run for most big dungeons. So thinking of a boss where the arena is absolutely spammed in constant mechanics makes me a little bit scared. Hello, everybody that redeemed the highs. Hello, hello. I'm sorry I did not do individual hellos today, but hello, it's good to see you. Thank you, Alchemist, for the 6 months. Thank you, Cell, for the 4 months. Thank you, Crystal, for the 5 gifted before stream even started. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, Prism, for the 28 months. Thank you, Sprocket, for the 5 months. And thank you, Taco Mango Man, for the tier 1. It's very kind of you. Thank you, thank you. Hello, hello, chat. Hi, hello. Boo doo 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 doo.
Milord, I'm gonna cry because you did it and I'm very happy for you.
Thank you, Christian. It's very kind. Speaking of actually, I did have a little discussion with some of my mods, and they have made a particular request of me, and by they, I mean I have thought about it for more than 5 minutes, and I sat down and then I talked with them and I said, we should probably do this. And they said, yeah, you should have done that forever ago. You're ridiculous. So I might be a little ridiculous, but please, for all of the Twitch chat enjoyers, please enjoy the final day of your singular bit TTS. TTS will unfortunately be increasing past this stream. I apologize for the inconvenience, but there are too many periods where some of the things that I'm saying get interrupted by bits. So we will be changing that a little bit. Please enjoy the rest of this stream with the singular bit messaging. Thank you, but unfortunately, it shall be increasing for future. I apologize. This was not a decision easily made. I do apologize. Shave and a haircut? I could do that. Thank you for the hydrate, the posture check, and the stretch. Very kind of you. Thank you. This is the first time I've paid enough attention to chat in recent streams that I can actually do that. Thank you. Wrath Games inflation. How much further will 2026 go? Do not Google Wrath Games inflation. It is very important
that my awful
that
and
you
unfunny
don't do
messages
that.
forced you to charge more money. 07.
You know, I'm happy you can be proud of it, Tom. Dear Inquisitor. Boom, boom.
I missed the SOS clear, but congratulations on making IT to Endwalker. I can't wait to see the recap video in the future, and in the meantime here's a hype dog to cheer you on into Endwalker.
Thank you, I love the hype dog.
Hypey.
Thank you, beautiful, beautiful. So I googled Wrath Games inflation and got some interesting results that were ultimately unhelpful. Thank you, BDG. Also, thank you for the Among Us show. So please, just a quick note, no spoilers for the Among Us show, obviously, but I watched the Among Us show, and I gotta tell you, that's crazy. What a good show. I loved that so much. Wow, if you put something in quotes, Wrath just reads it out. Free TTS. Exactly. That is true. That's correct. Yeah, BDG is behind the Among Us show. BDG is one of the writers for it. And I better be honest with you, there were definitely some bits in that show where I was like, this is literally, I know that BDG is the one that wrote this. BDG and Karen definitely are the ones that wrote this specific segment. There's an Among Us show, yeah. It released on Paramount Plus, but it also released elsewhere for less legal ways.
Money I'm willing to burn so you can hear all my very important opinions. The Sharlayan Forum is more evil than the Garlean Empire, and Vothri, and the Alagans, and Kefka combined.
Okay, so I don't know if I can agree with the Kefka point, but I can absolutely very easily agree that the Sharlayan Forum is the most evil of any nation. No question in my mind. Kefka enjoys being a silly clown too much, and silly clowns are innately evil. So, like, I don't think you could get more evil than the silly clown. What is happening? Cool. What did I miss? What just happened? The forum has never committed genocide?
As a silly clown,
well,
I can confirm.
Oh, Radzatan.
To city-state Radz Athan.
Yeah.
Rising from the southeast waters of the Bounty, this Isle of Plenty served as the battleground for a conflict between two peoples. Their cultures bled into one another until a unique amalgamation was distilled from the chaos, in a process not unlike their precious alchemy.
A movie I recommend? I don't know.
An adamant stance of neutrality would hold invaders at bay. For a time.
Have you considered watching all of the amazing digital circus.
Now
That's pretty
across
sick.
this vibrant aisle creeps a fog of malice. What choice do you have?
This is what happens when you skip cuisines. You randomly wake up in Favnair with a massive tummy ache.
Urioshe died. I don't remember this at all. What?
One of the best places to sit and look at the ocean is there.
It's true. It's very true. I can also say that all of the Aetherites at Radzatan are the best. Without question.
SOS stress finally caught up to Solo's stomachache.
I've seen fairer faces after a bout of bad shellfish. Let me bring you something to drink. That should help settle your bellies.
Oh, I remember. This is where Estinian spends 19 million gil on a single bottle of water. Thank you, Estinian, for all your hard work. Yeah, these Aetherites make me very happy. They're okay. Yep, cool. Epic. So, what caused the Aether sickness? Why did this happen? I don't remember. Is it because I had to teleport somewhere that I didn't have the Aetherite connection to? Yeah, okay. Alright, perfect. You must stand before Estinian and use gesture to deny that the deal is fair. Estinian, Was that a hippo? Oh, you can barely stand. Why do you need to tell me that's so urgent? I shouldn't buy the lassie? The merchant is swindling me? I appear to have... My price is confused. It's actually 1,890 gil for the 3 bottles. Wow. Let him buy it? Honestly, I should. I'm too solo to help him. It's not very solo of me to help him buy things.
Estinian is like the bad of the group in this area.
Very true. Very true. What a steal. New question. What is Lassie? I thought that was like a dog name. Like the you know what I'm talking about? Go get him, Lassie. What's that, Lassie? Somebody fell down a well? It's a smoothie-like drink, yogurt and spices and mango. Oh, okay, that sounds tasty. That sounds pretty sick. Timmy fell down a well. Okay, all right. I have never heard of this drink before. And obviously, I never read this cutscene before. So, you know. Just gonna quickly throw that in the garbage. It is questing time, actually, which means this is important, because I have to... It has been a long time since I've actually cared on solo. I have to care about the items that I'm randomly being given. Because quest rewards are still banned, so any quest reward I get, I have to throw in the garbage. Typically, very spicy foods are eaten with rice and lassi. Oh, I see. Well, I personally just like really, really spicy foods because I like to be in excessive pain. But, you know, that's slightly different. I've been eating a lot of especially spicy foods recently. What was the last one I made? I do love a good jerk pork, but jerk pork isn't the one I'm thinking of. There was one that I made recently that I accidentally made way too spicy, and so we ate it with tears streaming down our faces. It was very tasty, but it did die a little bit. It was a bit difficult to eat afterwards. I can't even remember what it was. Like to be in excessive pain? Yeah, I guess that tracks with the series. Hey, come on. What do you think this is? No, not curry. The ghost doesn't really like curry, and I know that that's a little bit of a crazy one to say for most people, but
The pork was such a jerk that it made you cry. No pig is allowed to bully our streamer.
Thank you. Please protect me. The important thing for me to remind you with curry is that the ghost is allergic to coconut, so that crosses off like 80% of curries in the world. You're just automatically not allowed to cook those. And so there's like one specific type of curry that she's able to have, and she doesn't like that one. So it's not that she just hates every curry that's ever existed. It's that she doesn't like the one curry that she's actually allowed to eat. Lots of Indian curries don't have coconut. Really? I thought Indian and Thai curries were all coconut milk based. Yeah, coconut really is in everything. You would be surprised how much coconut is in your soap. Coconut is a thing that they just put in soap because it makes it more bubbly. That's real. If you look at the ingredients on any like soap or shampoos that you have, I think COCO, if any of the ingredients start with COCO, it is a derivative of coconut oil. Northern Indian curries are typically yogurt and tomato based. Oh, okay. All right. Coconut and soy with good luck being allergic to this.
You can't have coconut, it's good in a lot of things.
Yeah, coconut is tasty. I'm pretty big on the coconut Ferrero Rocher, but I mean, obviously I don't have them anymore because I much prefer being able to smooch my wife. It's one of the weird ones. Oh, scene cannot be skipped. All right, what is this one? Hello there, random aura. What's the difference between coconut Ferrero Rocher and Raffaello? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Greetings, friend. How fare you of late? Oh, greetings to you too. I suppose I'm well enough given the circumstances. Things have settled down somewhat, but it was utter chaos when that tower first appeared. There's no place like home, but don't do anything dangerous, huh? Oh, trust me, I don't. Speaking of meals, why don't you have some fresh fish today? Fresh fish, you say? Oh, a fishmonger! When you bait me like that, how can I not bite? I hate this game. What a terrible video game. Are you kidding me? Wow. That's crazy. Also, I was a fishmonger, unfortunately, for a decent chunk of my life. That's not my favorite, so selling people fish is kind of weird. The solo challenge is cancelled.
Fish soup for everyone Wrath is paying.
Fish soup for everyone. No, I can't do it. Fruit punch for everyone. Fruit punch for everyone. Fish soup for everyone. There you go. There's my Five Nights at Freddy's Pizzeria Simulator fruit punch robot, but instead of fruit punch robot, you are the and the soup. A hawker, are you? Do you sell fruit by chance? If so, I want to buy some amra. Let's say a dozen. They don't need to be export quality. What do you mean? What do you need so many amra for? Why, for eating, of course. It may seem like a lot, but of late I go through much in no time. I'm a stock trader by trade? Stock taker by trade. But with no vessels coming these days, the wares are beginning to pile up. Now I can remind you that Wrath Games cannot read. Lemonade for everyone. Everybody knows that the Lemonade bot is nowhere near as good as Fruit Punch bot. Nothing is coming in from overseas, but not a day goes by that someone doesn't come asking when the next shipment is arriving for this and that and this and that. All of it wears me down. I find myself feeling constantly hungry. Is it bad I've never played Five Nights at Freddy's? No. I mean, it's just, yeah. I know how you feel. Thank you. A pity you don't sell fruit, but I enjoyed our little chat. Took my mind off my troubles for a moment. You're welcome. Oh, I was supposed to sell her a fish. I forgot about that one. Don't worry about it. I just wanted, sometimes you just have to have a nice chat with people. What? I forgot that this video game has flight for a second. I thought you were just sitting up there, Light Iron Woman. I was very confused. Boom, bam, 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 bam. Normal motorcycle, very confusing. I can't skip it. What is it? If you don't mind, I'm rather busy. Oh, God, it's my stomach. Ugh, ugh. Oh, it's okay. Me too, buddy. Aether sickness? No, nothing so unusual. In my hurry to get back to work, I just ate a little too quickly. You should take it easier. Eat more slowly and savor your food. Would that I could, but I can't afford to be idle. Like as not, circumstances will surely get worse before they get better. And so I'm working as hard as I can while I still can. The better to be prepared. How do you intend to prepare? By stockpiling supplies. For that I need to earn coins so I can buy food, medicine, what have you. How about some fish for your supplies? They're fresh caught. Don't want to go through the hassle of preserving them myself. I'd rather buy stuff than ready to store. If you'll excuse me, I must be getting back to work. Okay. Lamau.
Milord, what is the best class to play for starting my own solo only?
Well, you could be, you know what, Callus, you can have this one. And what's the plan of when Seed of Sacrifice video? Seed of Sacrifice video will be releasing on the 27th of June. Ideally. Probably. But speaking of the 27th of June, I have some exciting news to tell you. Prepare your butts, everybody, because on June 27th, 2026, Wrath Games will be producing their first ever piece of June 27th, 2026. On Wrath Games will be producing their first June 27th, 20... Sorry, what was I talking about? You okay? No. Why do you ask? It's okay, take your time. Yeah, you know what? I will take my time. Golly gee willikers, everybody. Hold on to your butts. Because on June, golly gee willikers, everybody. Hold on to your butts. Because and then the 27th.
Excited about June 27th now.
27th of June is the, thank you, Poro. It's very kind of you. Thank you. June 27th will be when I am releasing the Seed of Sacrifice video if everything goes exactly to plan. And also, there might be another video that's included with that Seed of Sacrifice video, possibly as a part of the Seed of Sacrifice video, a very short video, maybe about 60 seconds long, 60 to 90 seconds integration into that video from yours truly, hashtag not sponsored. For me to tell you about a cool little thing that's going to be happening, which is on June 27th, the first piece of Wrath Games merchandise will become available for pre-order. That is right. The Wrath Games store will be arriving on the 27th of June, and you will be able to pre-order our first ever thing. Which is a pin. It's just a little guy. It's a little guy. You can pick him up. You can put him in your pocket. You could eat him theoretically, but like you probably shouldn't. He's not very nutritious, and not part of a balanced breakfast. And we all know how difficult it is to get a balanced breakfast these days, so you should probably be careful about that one. But yeah, we're good. There's gonna be a little guy. I hope you will look forward to the tiny little. I hope you will look forward to the tiny little creature appearing at your doorstep. The pre-orders will begin on June 27th. It's gonna be a silly little dude. I hope you will look forward to it. I hope you will look forward to it. It will be a masterpiece.
Pot of food emoji.
And this will be the first pin in a line of Wrath Games pins. There will be 2 whole other pins created for solo or the adjacent things. Soon TM. The first one that will be released is a pin from Mirror Slamment, an art piece that you can already use today in Twitch chat. To give it a guess, you've got the emotes, they're right there. One of them is going to be a pin. One of them is it's coming soon to a place near you. And then afterwards, there will be 2 other pins from our dearest Han, one of which will be a completely brand new design, and the other of which is another Han original that you have already experienced in your Twitch chat emotes. So I hope you will look forward to the pins being created. If you enjoy the pins, we will do more pins. If you enjoy the one pin, I will do the more many pin. Does that make sense? Listen, buy the pins? I don't know how to sell things, okay? Wrath ignoring the Aether cards again. At this point, it's just like for me. It's just for my sake. What happened to you sending us all the individual parts so we can make it ourselves? That's the next one. That's gotta be the next one. They wouldn't approve it for this one. But yes, I hope you will enjoy new pin from the new pin factory. The pre-orders will be running from June 27th to July 18th. And then I don't know how long it will take to ship. But there will be some if I can figure out how to do it and I make absolutely zero promises. If I can figure out how to do it, I'll try and have a little pop-up for streams that show whenever somebody buys a pin. And then when I'm doing my birthday stream this year, which I will be honest with you, I still don't know what my birthday stream is supposed to be this year. I haven't figured that out yet. But when we do my birthday stream this year, there will be some goals for certain amounts of pins being sold, as well as possibly some goals for subscriber numbers. I don't know. I haven't thought that far ahead yet. I'm gonna have a birthday sometime this year, so that'll be eventually. It's not my birthday yet. That's next month. It's next month. 24-hour at Kefka Prague for birthday stream? That might be funny enough to work, actually. Shipping supports every country, right? Yeah. Okay. Now that you've asked that, I'm not sure. But I'm pretty sure it does. Hold on. I have the perfect resource for this. Hello, my dear friend, girl underscore DM underscore.
By the way,
girl DM.
Happy birthday.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Birthdays because they are ontologically evil.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Is DM streaming right now?
Happy
Am I
early
interrupting their
birthday,
stream with
Lord.
this question? Hold on,
Birthday
don't
cake
pay
emoji.
attention to my voice. There we go.
Birthday cake emoji. Birthday cake emoji.
Show more of them. Show more of them. Where's... Okay, girl underscore DM is offline. Great, so I'm not interrupting anything? Hold on. I gotta very quickly... Hello, my dear friend, girl DM. Do you happen to know if the... I can't remember, and my chat is asking it. I'm scared. Okay, anyway, well, I'll get back to you on that in a bit. But it should be worldwide shipping. I think I remember that being correct. I mean, I had the sample shipped to me from, like, the opposite side of the planet, so I'd have to assume that I can ship it anywhere. Hopefully that will be fine. I will let you know. But that it should be worldwide shipping. Fingers crossed. But yes, this is gonna be fine. This is gonna be fine. Wrath will age up 1 year for every pin sold to add to his draconic power. This is correct. 24-hour Kafka Prague, but it's actually the normal version because it would be funny. That would actually be pretty funny now that I think about it. I'm still not sure what to do for my birthday. I might fall back on my regularly scheduled whatever the heck it's called thingy. What am I talking about? What am I talking about? What is happening? Readying Aether, please stand by. Okay. I'm standing back. Great job, little buddy. Speedrun, thank you. I'm probably gonna, like, if I can't think of something in particular to do for my birthday, then I will fall back on doing another speedrun day. But I don't know what my birthday is going to be this year. I really have no clue. New Aurum Vale speedrun because it's different now? Absolutely not. You think raids are possible to solo? Alexander raid, for example? The P1 raid absolutely is possible to solo. And you could do a level synced. And that's one of the things I have planned for the end of solo. Oh no, I'm dying to the aether. No, it's killing me. I'm dying. Speedrun Final Fantasy 14 1.0. I'm pretty sure Yoshi P would personally sue me if I did that. So yeah, I mean, I'm sure Callus will be very disappointed in me if I don't do the speedruns, because Callus is very good at speedrunning, unlike me. But I just don't really, I don't really know. I'm not sure. Nightmare. Speaking of things that are happening, listen, I don't know how I got here. We're just gonna stop. We're just gonna take a second. We're just gonna... I'm releasing a Stardew Valley video on Saturday. How did you get a giraffe? Why is the giraffe in an astronaut suit? Alright, you know what? Sure. I'm releasing a Saturday video on Stardew. Which is going to be...
Milord, for your birthday, USJ.
Is going to be the second part of the 50 times speed Stardew Valley challenge video that I started
Milord,
last year.
She is declaring a war on your people.
That's correct, actually. Very correct. Light Iron Woman, unfortunately, it wouldn't be very solo of me to participate in the war, but Ishgard will win.
Milord, for
This...
your birthday, you should spend it with the ghost and do stuff with her.
That sounds pretty good. That's a good idea, actually. The birthday stream is canceled, everybody. I'm gonna go hang out with my wife. Just spend time with my wife. Sorry, what was I talking about? Oh, Stardew Valley video releases on the Saturday. This one. And so if that video is enjoyed, if we enjoy that video, maybe instead of streaming 14 for my birthday, I will stream more of the 50 times speed Stardew Valley challenge on my birthday. Who knows? I have no idea. Could you imagine me streaming something that isn't Final Fantasy 14? I sure can't. I can, because you have in the past. Luda, the past doesn't exist. It's not real. Did I crit my shield? Is that why I'm not taking any damage whatsoever? Most definitely never streamed a FNAF. Yeah, never once. Never a single time. Hello, Pips. How's it going? You should ask your wife first if she really wants to spend time with you first. That is true. That is true. Hold on. I'm tabbing out. Hello, my wife. Do you really want to spend time with me? My chat is asking. Well, you almost just made the most catastrophic mistake of our entire lives. She responded with always, yes. And then also that her instinct was to go into chat and answer. But then she caught herself before she did it and did not, in fact, do that. Because, why is chat asking? Because someone suggested I spend my birthday with you instead. Because you love me. My wife. Open more magic packs with Ghost? Oh, that's true, actually. That's a good idea. Popping in to say hi and see the beginning of the end. Hello. We need a Kingdom Hearts stream. I am actually planning to go 100% all the Kingdom Hearts games again, just because, golly gee willikers, Kingdom Hearts 4, baby, that made me want to play Kingdom Hearts so badly I forgot to get the Aetherite, okay? Alright, that's fine. That's fine. I'm very excited for more Kingdom Hearts. New trailer be like, oh yes, breadcrumbs. True. True for real. Cool mount, where'd you get it? I killed a guy. Sire Games, I would love to watch your 100% streams. I just don't know if I could, because the problem is that the Ghost has never played Kingdom Hearts before, and so I'm going to be playing it with the Ghost and make it so that she can have her first experience of Kingdom Hearts, even if she's not the one playing and she's just sitting there beside me watching me play. So if I did it for stream, then the Ghost wouldn't be able to watch it, and that would be pretty sad. Got real playable versions of Kingdom Hearts collections on Switch too. The whole collection for 75 USD is daylight robbery. I have heard many not good things about what they're doing with the Kingdom Hearts collection. Like how they're getting rid of the other one. Like if you owned the Switch version, they're killing that forever. You literally can't get it back. And you get a little discount on buying it again for Switch 2. Which is a little insane, and maybe the worst thing I've ever heard of. Bye-bye, have a good one, James. It's good to see you. See you later, have a good one, bye-bye. Oh, sweet, Nidana. She's neat, I like her. There are very few characters in this game whose names I remember. I didn't even remember this little dude's name. Okay, I have no idea what his name was. Could not tell you what this was for the life of me. And I don't know what the big guy's name is. I don't know what any of the Endwalker character names are. I can't even remember anybody in Shadowbringers besides Voth3. Whoa. Look at this B-roll. Stinky little dodo. If only I had gotten my dodo from heaven on high. First of all, congratulations on reaching Endwalker. It has been and will continue to be an amazing journey. I also hope nothing else proves to be as challenging as the Warrior of Light. Instead, one question been on my mind. What will you do with Solo once you finish Endwalker?
No, that'll
be it.
So bad?
That'll be Solo's chance to rest. Solo's journey ends at the edge of the universe. He doesn't accept help from other people. He's Solo. Boo. Your brain is too full of Xenos? You don't have room for other characters? That's true. That's true. I don't even remember the other lady. Like now I'm actually in pain. What do you mean? What is her name? What's her name? What's her name? What's her name? You meet her in the ending of A Realm Reborn, and then she doesn't actually exist until Stormblood. Nigiri? Yugiri. Ah, yeah, that's what it is. That's Come Lady. I remember her. Because there was that one cutscene where she said come. Yes, Nigiri. Not what she's called. Nigiri, the sushi lizard. As hard as what? I just listen. Wait, Luna, come back. Come on. I have that as a clip, don't I? There was one cutscene. It's the cutscene where we see Xenos for the second time, and we're hiding on a building with Yugiri, and then she just said, "He comes." I lost my mind. That's the one line that I remember from her. Hello, Mount the Hamsa. Hello. You don't look like a ham. You look more like a turkey. Pretty sure that made it into one of your videos, maybe? I do remember that. You know what? I'm doing something worse. I'm forcing Solo to party with me. Luna, you wouldn't do this to me right here at the end. You would never.
Nigiri does come from an underwater city, and has scales, therefore making her a fish.
Bop, 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 bop. She is a fish! Oh, you're right. I feel like I'm in dangerous zone. Currently, I finished Heavensward, and I hope not to get spoiled for the story. Yeah, that is true. We do generally tend to try and avoid as many spoilers as possible. I skip cutscenes specifically for that, but on the other side of it, you are going to be generally spoiled for Endwalker stuff, just because, you know, there's only so much we could skip in cutscenes when the stuff is right in front of us in the video game. Oh, what about that? Looks like a turkey. What do you mean? He's been a turkey the whole time. Should make Solo an island sanctuary where he can retire alone. You know, I do kind of love that. But I also kind of love the narrative implications of Solo dying at the edge of the universe. When you walk down the street and you see a snowy pavement and some stairs and you think to yourself, this would be a perfect spot to bleed out. It's like he's one of those, you know? You say you're deleting Solo after the final Endwalker quest? Pepe, please. I won't be deleting Solo, but I don't know if he'll be waking up again.
If I had a gil for every time Xenos was involved with a cum-related issue, I'd have 2 gil, which isn't a lot, but I love that happens twice.
I'm actually shocked that it's only 2 gil. I thought that would have been like a minimum of 5 gil. Men are always looking for places to bleed out. It's true. It's very true.
Please, my lord, don't let Solo sleep forever. We need him.
Sorry. He's gone. I've got to start. I didn't really think about it too much up until last stream, but here I am. I have to figure out what we're doing next. Am I doing another big long-term 14 challenge series? Am I swapping my big challenge series to another game? Are we doing individual challenges for 14? I don't know. I've got no idea what we're doing next, and that's a little bit scary. Woo. Was that Thavner acapella? I acapella everything. I'll have you know, I have the Tower of Zot. Oh, sure. I have the funny little brain worms that make it so that anytime I see or hear something for too long, I have to sing it. There we go. Perfect. That probably wasn't an important cutscene. Hunting you down. Luda, wait, you don't understand? Speak with Thancred. If only I had any idea who that was. Hi, hello, Luda. Hi, Luda. Hi, Luda. Hi, hello, hi. Run away. Anyone know where I can find the Stormblood Descents tables? Yes. Hold on. Wait a second. Hold on. That's an important one. Give me just a second. I gotta pull up this. I gotta pull up the Solo Gamers channel. I gotta get the pins. I gotta look at gotcha.infini. This, so long as it has not changed, should be a source for basically every single desynthable item in the entire game. And this is a crowdsourced version, so it will properly show you all of the big scary stuff. Why missed prediction? What prediction did I miss? What happened this time? What was I doing? Oh, Highlands. Yeah, you did jump scare me. You really did. Of course, Cena. Of course. Always happy to help whenever I can. If only I knew who this Thancred guy was. This is Thancred. Oh, that's who Thancred is. Of course. I don't know if it's like insensitive of me or not, but every time I go to Radzatan, since like the later half of Endwalker, I just started. I can't get myself to say it any other way than just. It just has to be as little syllables as possible, and it just needs, my tongue needs to constantly roll. It brings me so much joy. I could not tell you why, but it's my favorite location in the game because I just get to call it Radzatan. It's beautiful. I get to see the different because that's where I could fly. Hey, Lanes, that one not allowed. You can't bring that one back. What's the best quest complete music to you? Dawn Trail. Right? I think. Yeah, that one. Dawn Trail is probably my favorite quest complete music. Oh, come on. You're not gonna let me. You let me jump off every other cliff in this game, Square Enix. Come on. You can't take this from me. It's my one joy. Thought it was Stormblood. I do like Stormblood a lot. I think I prefer the Stormblood accept quest music, but the Dawn Trail finish quest music. Does that make, like, the little jingles for the two? I like Stormblood picking up a quest more, but I like Dawn Trail ending a quest more for the jingles. What the heck was that noise? Hi, baby boy. Are you breaking the box over there? What was that little drum set? Is jumping off cliffs a men thing as well? I mean, I don't know. I feel like jumping off, the desire to jump off cliffs in video games is just like a universal experience. Like the Shadowbringers one as well. I also do love the Shadowbringers one. There's something about the Stormblood aesthetic that made me the happiest with that one. And then Dawn Trail, I just really love the quest close jingle for Dawn Trail. Can you get to the second village on the map, or is there a random giant rock? Well, it seems like there is a random giant rock because I'm not able to jump down this cliff at all. Like, there's just a massive invisible wall, and that should get me to that village down there pretty easy. I don't understand why we can't just walk there. Oh, come on. You're not gonna let me run? There's a guy. I'm a guy. I should probably not skip this one. Welcome everybody to Radzatan, my favorite place. Beautiful.
Rock squats upon Favnir, and to its stony surface clings the city of Radzatan.
I think Radzatan was actually my favorite endgame hub, though.
Ye who enter here are subject to the scrutiny of gods, the gate's most watchful eye. The orb which beholdeth the truth of all things.
Old Charlan isn't endgame hub, though. That's the problem. Otherwise, Crystarium and Old Charlan would definitely be winning, but Tural would definitely be the one on top. The endgame hubs is the ones with the shops for the raids. You know what I'm talking about? Is those? That's the endgame ones. No, you're not stupid. I was actually thinking of how I could explain it before you even said that.
The cries of merchants mingled here with lively
I wish I could
lyrics
dance like that.
accented by dancers' feet.
Oh, dancer's feet. What? The only thing I heard in that sentence was feet. That was very confusing.
Once swallowed up by patchwork streets.
Girl DM has gotten back to me and reminded me that and informed me that golly gee willikers, we don't have to be that scared because there's a good chance that the pin will be international shipping to a lot of countries. They do a lot of stuff.
I bear witness.
And for people that live in places that they don't ship to, there's shipping services that can fix that problem,
You
apparently.
can dance if you want to. You can leave your friends behind.
Because your friends don't dance,
don't
that
dance,
don't
and if they
dance,
don't
that
dance,
don't
then
friends
they're
who
no
buy.
friends of mine.
We could dance. A lot of countries tends to exclude Chile, alas. A tragedy. I hope that you are able to obtain it.
Here we are. Megadota.
Wow. This is my first pint stream.
Seems a shame to.
Sorry, that's a weird one. I remember basically nothing about this building other than the first time that I tuned in for a pint stream was in front of that building. Nothing is ever gonna beat the nighttime Tural music for me. The smooth jazz was the craziest thing I've ever seen. It was incredible. It was so good. I loved it. Pint, I thought I was watching rap. No, you're actually watching Cup. Just was that a good joke? Was that a good one? Try my best over here. $1,500 to teleport. Are you crazy? Pint's alter ego court. Fluid outs. Yes, perfect. Netted Radzaton is good too. Yes, completely agree. Where am I? Oh, this one.
Milord, we all
We'll gotta
know
do
that
one of
you will
these.
beat Endwalker, because it's a breeze for solo.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. If Wrath is half pint, what pronouns do we use? You can use whatever flavor of the day you decide, and I'll probably still answer. That's not because my pronouns are any. That's just because I like responding when people talk to me, because it's nice when I get it. It's nice when people notice me. Bang, 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 bang. Pronouns are solo only. Oh, that's perfect, actually. What a masterpiece. Do pronouns break the solo rules? Yeah, actually, I only have one pronoun. It's just solo. It's not solo / only. It's just solo, because I have to have a solo pronoun. That's incredible. This is a masterpiece. Oh, I love that. Updating your Wikipedia. Thank you, thank you. Do I have a Wikipedia article yet? Has anybody made a Wrath Games Wikipedia page? Where am I going? Oh, this is the book one. I hate this one. I hate this one with a burning passion. It's this book. During the chaos of the 6th Emerald Calamity, Archon Yunkrip, a founder of Charlayan, bore witness to the madness and savagery of men brought to the brink of despair. Upon raising a settlement on an island in the northern empty, he instructed his people to renounce the ways of war and pursue enlightenment through knowledge and cool. Wrath, I'm sorry, I don't think you meet the notability standards of Wikipedia. I mean, you're probably correct, but come on, we could get me on there just a little bit. A tragedy. Boom. No, would have to write something credible enough to cite on Wikipedia first as well, since they have no primary sources. Well, I mean, you know, there's I have some PC Gamer articles. I've actually just been informed recently. I have to remind myself of this later, but I have been informed recently that apparently having news articles about me should make it easier for me to become a Canadian. So I gotta look into that. I have to take a little peek at that. Hello. It's good to see you. Hi. Hello. Good to see you. Hi. Graha has proven to be able to read, of course. I don't know about that one. Hello. Welcome, gamer. How's it going? Stealing Wrath games. It's true. I'm being stolen away by the frozen north. Scholar that can't read? Have you seen me? I have a scholar unlock. Scholar is a class that I could play. I haven't been able to read for years. Look, an NPC walking around. Have you ever seen this kind of technology before? This is only possible because of the PS3 Pro 27. Look at the hip sway. Look at the cloth physics. Look at those squeaky boots. They're having a conversation completely irrelevant to anything that the player is doing. Look, they're even going off together. This is incredible. This is incredible. The PS1 can produce mind-boggling effects. Even Red Dead Redemption can't do this. It's true. It's true for real. It's called the PS1 because it's the only one you'll ever need. That's true, baby. You better believe it. I've been playing Pac-Man for the PS1 for 43 years. DM told me that Kingdom Hearts 4 was going to be a Switch 2 exclusive. As a funny joke to give me a heart attack. And then they were faced with the knowledge that it doesn't matter to me if Kingdom Hearts 4 came out as an exclusive for the Atari 2600, I would still buy it.
Become Canadian? Why, as a man who has walked this path himself, do tell. I can provide much advice.
Oh, it's wonderful. I'm actually in the middle of filling out all of my fancy PR forms as we speak. I mean, not literally, but, you know, by this Saturday, hopefully I'll have everything ready and submitted. That'll be a wonderful time. It took a very long time to, like, figure out where I lived. Which sounds weird, but I've never really, like, kept a formal record of my addresses or anything. And I haven't exactly, like, put that anywhere ever. So when I'm looking at the funny piece of paper and the piece of paper says, hey, please tell us every single location you've lived in for the past X years. And I kind of just have to sit there like, it's not even like I've moved all that much. I just have no clue where half of these, like, I could tell you vaguely where I was. I went to college, you know, I lived in the dorms at college. I could not tell you what my college addresses were. Absolutely no idea. I don't have that associated with anything. There's nothing on any Amazon accounts or anything. Nowhere in the universe could you tell me where my college addresses were. So it took like 3 weeks of chatting with my college to be like, hey, where did I live? It's been a wonderful adventure. It has been a crazy little bit of, you don't think about the kind of stuff that they ask until you just have to. What did you study? I went to college for game development and for biology. And I graduated game development. There was
Milord, I plan on going to college for videographer because I want to do YouTube and Twitch.
I don't know if you need to go to college for that. I'm gonna be honest with you. I mean, it will help probably, but I don't know. I kind of feel like that's something that you just gotta do. It's the sort of thing that more so you need practice than the actual stuff. But it'll be good for a lot of things like camera work and the like. So I think that'd be a good idea. And then if you don't end up doing it properly, then you have other areas in that sort of media creation stuff you could go to with your degree. So it works out. It's definitely not a bad thing. Oh yeah, no, that I do have an actual job. Like this, the content creator is not my main job. I have a full-time job, and this is what I do alongside it. Wrath, what's going to stop you the first time? A dungeon or a trial? That is a good question. I think probably, if anything, I am a little worried about dungeon, but I'd say trial more than anything. I'm very, very worried about first dungeon, though. Why are you walking at the slowest possible? I can't even my walk speed is too fast for you. Why does every video game do this? You gotta, like, come on. She's end walking. Oh, you know what? Forgiven. I didn't think about that. Oh, there we go. Great. Fantastic. You're still walking a little too slow. You have jog on, which makes you faster. That's true. Okay. Now we're at a good speed. Oh, perfect. I didn't think about that. Her sprint came off cooldown. True, actually. True and real. Hello, Alize. Up here. Okay. They make her walk slow as a joke since this was the first ever escort quest. Oh, I like that. Bing, 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 bing. Bing, 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 bing. Where's her identical twin brother? You mean Blue Alize? I don't know. It took me a very long time to figure out what color they were. That took a little too long for me to willingly admit. Oh, speaking of, hold on. Actually, I've been forgetting to do something for a while. I still have to get a new chat. Because I'm allowed to do combined chats now, right? Twitch stopped being angry about combined chats?
Deep beneath the scholar's city shines a false sun within a fabricated sky.
There's no sun shining. That's not real. This is fake news.
Blue Alice A died in one of the cutscenes you skipped. He got eaten by a horde of rabid dodos in Thavnair.
Thank the 12.
Architects surely belonged to that.
Did they? That's news to me. I don't know. Maybe they didn't. Maybe I'm imagining that one. I gotta double check.
Too high. Start a new one. If no room remains, then make more rooms. A simple solution at first, and then bit by bit, a profound transformation.
Dare we risk disrupting the load-bearing YouTube chat? It would be nice to have an actual, like, responsive chat.
Yahoo!
Because YouTube chat moves too fast whenever we're doing something big and important, and so it just freezes up and then jumps every, like, 10 seconds. It's ridiculous.
Not what you expected. I must admit, the artifice is very convincing.
No, you're not the unresponsive one.
But
That's not the unresponsive one. Is the chat picture on screen? That's the problem. Do I get any more B-roll out of this?
aren't those people gleaners?
I'm skipping. Get me the heck out of there. I don't know what a gleaner is. I don't think I want to know. It is a little shocking that they don't force daytime for the intro. But, I guess it don't matter that much. Hello, unimportant character that I don't care about. See you later. Hello, unimportant character that I don't care about. Hello, even more unimportant character. There's not a single one of you are Elizons. I was gonna make the funny joke of saying, wow, yeah, you must be an important character. I'll be seeing a lot of you in the future if there was a single Elizon, but there literally wasn't. Come on.
Man, that was a cool looking male bun boy. It's a shame he won't be showing up again.
True. True. Very true. Hello, the one-man boxer got rejected by... Either way, I gotta look into getting us new chats, because these chats are archaic. They truly are very old. And I would like to get us something that maybe looks nicer than just a block. What do you think? What do you think, chat? Would you like to have a cool little design, or would you like to continue to look exactly the way that you do now? I'm only 30, that's not archaic. No, not you as in chat. You is the chat as in the thing visible on screen, not you. But the blocks are iconic. I am afraid of change. Honestly, true and real. Ooh, a coyote. I used to do fisticuffs with these guys back in the good old days in the Wild West. Back with my buddy Will Smith and Wild Smith. The new video game for the Atari 27. Goodbye, little mouse. Why, Sage? Have you considered that Sage has cool laser beams? Ever thought about that? Save the updated chat design for after solo only is finished. Oh, true. We could do that. I gotta think of what to do after solo. every time I think about what to do after solo, my brain immediately jumps to the most insane thing possible. And every time I do it, I'm like, I am not ready for that. I'm just not. And it's going to be many years before I am. So I don't...
Laser beams, but I love my Dark Knight blood slashes of evil lasers.
True, honestly. So I don't really know what to do. I'm not sure what's next. The most insane possible, the return of Yapper. No, one of the things that I want to do is a series that somebody has done before. But it's based on... Okay, goodbye, little mouse. It's based on Nightmare Mode from Settled, which is an OSRS game mode where if you take any damage at all, the character immediately dies and gets deleted. So that's one that I've been considering for a while, but I'm not too sure about it. That's one of the kind of things that I'd have to like really properly do a lot of mental prep for. Doomed to hell by the very first raid wide? No. The way that it works is that in Final Fantasy XIV, shielding is 0 damage. If I take damage that does not break my shield and do more damage than my shield is my health, then I take 0 damage. And that counts for me being alive. I know the series you're talking about, they got hit by Odin. Yes, they did. I do remember that. I don't know how far that could be taken, because it's really requiring just a lot of constant perfection, and very, very scary, and very grindy, but I don't know how I would even grind. So, it would be rough. It would be very, very rough. Are you gonna spend over 100 rerolls trying to fix a gate? Yeah, probably. Jumping down a cliff, instant damage. Yeah, no, that's the biggest thing. The biggest problem with a no damage run for me would be holding myself back from just jumping off the nearest cliff to get somewhere slightly faster. That is always going to be the biggest issue. That will be the thing that gets me killed. How would you level up far enough to get the shield spell in the game? Summoner starts with a shield. Also, even though I don't think it's viable as an option, Thaumaturge also gets a shield with Mana Word. And kiting is something that will be very helpful. What's your playtime on solo? We just took playtime the other day. I think it was about 1,071 hours. Ish. No death run in 14 could be rough. I don't know if I agree. Maybe. I could give it a shot, but it would be very weird. I don't feel like there's too many things in 14 that I consider enough of a threat to kill me. So, really, the main fear for a hardcore run on 14 would be just other players wiping the party, and I could just stick as a class that is either able to revive people or stick as a class that's able to solo it if people die. Which would not be great for the people in that dungeon. Speak to people outside the Don't know how to pronounce that one. No clue. Archaon? Oh, soup mount. Hold on. Actually.
Soup, soup, soup.
Ah. Hello there. It's good to see you. Sorry. I was just in the middle of working my hot pot. You've caught me at a very Chinese time in my life. No, please, have some. I'm sure you'll love it. The wontons are delicious. Sorry, I don't know what came over me there. Anyway, hi, hello.
Mr. Solo, why is the soup so spicy?
Because I like spicy soup. Next question. I don't like soup, but I like spicy. If I'm gonna eat anything, better be spicy. What's a wonton? Is that a sort of burger? So imagine a burger. The hot pot is so delicious looking, it's honestly a little off-putting. Is that weird to say? No, I know exactly what you mean. But to be honest, I just looked up from my work and was very confused as to what's happening. That's okay. That's probably correct. Elijah, what are you doing up there? that cannot be safe. Is this up to standard for OSHA guidelines? Mr. Games, can you rotate the burger in your mind? I'm imagining a burger. It is spinning in circles and slightly wobbling up and downwards as it is doing it. It is turned into Saturn. The Saturn of burgers. I am watching the ring spin around the grand cosmos's burger. All of creation has bent to my will, and all of creation is this burger. Burger, 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 burger. You should do it, burger. Thanks, I hate it. Now I was hungry. Okay, perfect. I'm glad that it was tasty. I'm glad that it was a wonderful experience. Want a burger now? I also kind of want a burger now, but that's okay because I'm getting pizza. How many quests till Zot? I have absolutely no idea. That's a good question.
Burger. Rotate.
Pack-bearing gleaner. Okay, some other random NPC probably that we'll visit for 2 minutes and then never see again. Hello. I'm sure the full extent of your participation is this exact quest and storyline, and then you will be gone forever, so. Currently making veggie stock for future soups and ramen. I still have to make my tonkatsu stock. I don't really know how to make it though. I have a lot of pork bones and I gotta do something with them. So, you know. Can you explain wontons in the sense of a League of Legends game? Imagine the feeling you'd get from uninstalling League, but as a taste. That's a pretty good one. I was gonna say, enjoying the taste of a deep fried wonton, crunching into it is the same as the game mode that hasn't existed for many years, being one of the few people on Earth that has ever gotten a hexa kill. Hearing that glorious voice line as 6 people are dead. Knowing that no one will ever get one of those again. Hey, I'm allowed to be cringe. It's my stream. In this stream, we become cringe. I don't think Dominion is too boomer. Dominion existed when Hexakill was happening, didn't it? I don't think we've had Hexakills. I don't think we've had Hexa since Dominion. Now you're making me question myself. I have no idea when Hexakill was, and I don't know when Dominion got removed anymore. Making me want to order Chinese today. I'm trying to be easy on spending, but that does sound good at the moment. Listen, it sounds good to me too, but we'll be good on spending together. No Chinese today. Neither of us. We can have a tasty snack as a treat maybe this weekend, for doing such a good job not getting tasty snacks as treats the entire week. Even though that is false, and I did do that. Choosing to believe we're talking about the card game Dominion and nothing else. We're actually talking about Dominion Tower from RuneScape 3. The minigame that you have to participate in after completing a certain amount of quest bosses that you need to complete a certain amount of times to get one of the summonable minions called Dreadnips, which are some of the highest DPS in the game, or were prior to ancient summoning. Thank you. I made dumplings recently. The ghost also made dumplings with me. The ghost made what I can only describe as an insult to my ancestors. And unfortunately, my ancestors would be disappointed in me because I thought it was way better than the ones I made. I made just a bog standard like pork gyoza, right? They were pretty good, but I am really bad at making gyoza because when I make gyoza, the meat on the inside of the gyoza always comes out as like a meatball. It's always way too dense, and I don't know how to not make it dense. But the ghost made some gyoza that was... You take a rotisserie chicken, you shred it up, you mix it in with some buffalo sauce, so just like mayonnaise and Frank's Red Hot. You throw in celery, shredded carrots, and cream cheese. And this was the gyoza that she made. And I could feel all of my ancestors screaming in pain as they witnessed her making this. And as I said out loud, this one is better than mine. These are delicious. That was rough. That was a rough day for me. Is it time to remember the grapes? Hello, Squapes. Squapes, our beloved Squapes. How we miss you every day. Oh wait, when did... No, okay, yeah, they did fix it. Goodbye, Squapes. I wish the Squapes were back. They should have returned them. But if I could somehow figure out how to make my things not dense, then I would like to make more gyoza. I'd like to do wontons sometime, because I do love a good deep fried wonton. That's probably my favorite. Did the Squapes die? Yeah, they were fixed. They made them not Squapes. Where am I going? Investigate the stacked boxes. I hate it when they stack the boxes. Oh! I remember this. Spoilers for anybody that's not done Endwalker, but this is when we talk about the flower, right? I remember this. Yeah, there's the little guy. There's the flower. Wow. Now I want fried wontons. I haven't found anywhere here that makes good fried wontons yet. So maybe that's where I'll try it sometime soon.
That was a great conversation about the flower. My favorite part was when the flower was a flower. Wow.
Yes, incredible. I do love that bit. I love that so much. What a great time when the flower flowered and then the flower was flower, so we turned the flower to flour so we could make bread with the flour. Wrath, if you cave into wontons, you'll make me cave into Chinese food. Okay, we're not caving into wontons. Correct. True. True and real. We must be stronger than this, Lemon. We must be strong. I'm a frog. Oh, frog only has returned. Why is my map pink?
I'm sure the flower will never come up ever again.
Is this some kind of new, like, pride flag that I haven't seen before? Or is this the Chinese flag?
The Return of Palace of the Dead.
That's Japan, actually? Oh, okay. True? True for real?
Frog.
Frog only. Truly frog only. Welcome. Land of the rising lesbians. Happy Pride, everybody. It's the Toad Pride flag. Oh, of course. Oh, it represents where you break the toad spell. Oh, that stinks. You telling me I can't just walk around as a frog wherever I want? That sucks. I deserve to be a frog. Is this it? No, it is not. Okay. Sorry, I'm busy being a frog. Don't mind me. You know, Steve, it's kind of weird to be, like, at your height. This is a strange experience. We never get to talk like this. How's it going, little buddy? How are you doing?
Is this the new expansion, Frog Walker?
Yes, actually. Can I still beckon you? Oh, I can! Slash...
My lord, if you want to always be a frog, there's
No.
this really cool niche feature called Palace of the Dead.
Nope, nope, no, don't like Palace. Nope, not doing it. Diversity win. The warrior of light is a frog. Oh, what do you mean? Oh, this is the DEI stuff I've been hearing about. This is where they hire frogs. No wonder people are so angry about it. Oh, God. Oh, I love this. This is a good one.
Forget
I
solo
trust you will
only,
find
it's
your
frog only
compensation,
now.
I don't care about most of this. I just want the random character I'll never hear of ever again to call me out for being a frog.
In an age long...
You know,
I hope that was informative. You may consider my debt to you repaid in full.
You're welcome.
While I do have my reservations about the Forum, I want to believe that they have our best interests at heart. Which is why I'm reassured that you're busy sniffing out the truth of things. We can ill afford to place all our eggs in one basket.
See you later.
Wait! How did you know it was us?
If you mean to impersonate a toad, try studying the real thing. And don't try to fool an expert.
True for real. Honestly. And I am an expert on toads. Have you seen how much of the time I've been a toad? Random irrelevant character being homophobic during Pride Month? How dare they? How dare they? I think you will find that the majority of Erenville fans believe that Erenville is actually the opposite of homophobic. What is the opposite of homophobic? Not sure. You can find that out for yourself. It's kind of like when people tell me Wrath, it's Pride Month. You know what that means? I don't know what it means. Do you want me to solo gay Final Fantasy 14? Like, what am I supposed to do with that information? Heterophobic. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised. I think it wouldn't be surprising if Arafel was just phobic. Arafel? What did I just... Where did that come from? What did I just say? Aaronville was just phobic across the board. Just full stop. There we go. A beautiful bunny with heterophobia in his eyes. Solo gay Final Fantasy 14. That's just regular 14, my dude. Why do you think I'm so confused? I didn't realize how long this section. What the heck? What EX have I cleared? What dragon is this? Oh. Warrior Light. Yeah. See the sacrifice. Forgot about that guy. Yeah. I forgot. We got that one from the thingy. We got it from, what's it called? The Mughals.
I haven't seen someone so confused since the time my friend thought I was gay because he thought I was flirting with him.
That's okay. I am unfortunately what some would consider, what some might imply to be as thick as a pile of bricks. So I've never understood when anyone was flirting with me ever. So that, you know, that's caused a few problems in my lifetime. But actually, hello, dear wife. We are discussing how I am not able to understand flirting ever. Do you have any anecdotal evidence to support this claim? Mr. Wrath perpetually confused game. That's true. Honestly, perpetually confused is a good thing for me. Where's this tiny little Lalafell? She can't be that hard to spot. She's only 2 apples tall. Where am I going, dude? I hate this. I hate these quests. Why does this zone have to be so big? Why are there so many scary Corrigans around here? They're all gonna kill me, and then I'm gonna cry, and I'm gonna respawn at Twine or wherever the heck I have it set to, and then they're gonna kill me again. Oh, here you are. Hello, Kryle. Oh, this is the one where we talk about the flower. Yes. Perfect. The grapes have claimed the Lalafell for sustenance. I wouldn't be surprised. I always knew the grapes were evil. Have I gotten 2 levels worth of experience in 1 level worth of questing? It's still level 80 quests. I remember doing Endwalker and not having enough experience to do the final dungeon of it. Or not even the final dungeon, the final 2 dungeons of it. Sadly, unable to catch all future streams due to the fact that I'm trying to avoid story spoilers. Unless we change the whole plot of Endwalker to something completely. Change the plot. Okay, I can do that. But thank you for being here, Gavin. It's been a wonder to have you. I hope that your Final Fantasy XIV story adventure goes wonderfully. And I will look forward to seeing you back here. You remember not doing it with Road to 90? I mean, yeah, but like even this is a bit excessive. I started at 82 and I'm level 84.
Question Wrath 1. If you can't realize you're being flirted with, how did you get married? 2. If you're married, wouldn't being unable to realize you're being flirted with be a good thing?
Good questions. Next question.
Will this affect the trout population in Wrath?
Good question. Yes. I will personally be affecting the trout population. Wrath fishing stream confirmed? No, but you should go fish.
You heard it here, folks. Wrath just promised more fishing content.
As an expert on trouts, what's the best alternative to trouts? I don't know. I'm not an expert.
Lord, will this affect the fish population in full in Final Fantasy XIV?
The ghost has responded to my question of whether she has any anecdotal evidence of me not being able to understand flirting, with the answer, anything I say to you ever. So, I think it's going pretty well. What has had more of an effect on the trout population? Wrath fishing streams or the literal apocalypse? The answer may surprise you. Is it the fishing streams? Because I'm pretty sure it's the apocalypse.
I can't believe Wrath is anime protagonist level of inability to perceive flirting.
This is correct. This is true. Came back to people discussing fishing and flirting. I'm wondering if people believe they are the same thing. They are the same thing. Fishing is the same as flirting. You know what? I can consult an expert on this. That's a good point.
Well, here is the secret. Wrath is an anime character that was reverse isekai'd.
Hello,
Don't tell anyone
Fruity
the secret
Snacks.
to everyone.
My chat would like to know, are fishing and flirting the same thing? And then I'll get back to you on that whenever Fruity responds. I am an anime character. That's true. It is a secret to everyone. Be careful about that one. Fruity is responding. Hold on. Only when going for the little flirt fish or fishing is the date. Okay, so fishing can be the same as flirting if you are catching the little flirt. How do we know that Fruity Snacks isn't Wrath's wife? Because Fruity also has a wife. That's how you can know. Hello, Nubdeen. They really nerfed this guy.
What genre of anime protagonist are you, Mr. Wrath?
I am the genre of anime protagonist that gets comically beaten up and thrown against the wall by all of the people around him. It's one of those. But you could be his wife. How do we know you aren't Fruity's wife? I mean, I guess you're right. We've never seen me and Fruity's wife in the same room before. Oh, it's about time. Hello, boat. Is it tower time? What a beautiful B-roll shot. Is resing random people against the solo-only rules? Yes, it is true. The Tower of Zat is unlocked.
New magazine. We can call it Wrath Lakes. By going down to you can read of fun fishing facts, speculation and stories. You can even learn fish flirting. Subscribe with Amazon Prime or Twitch related sub to get the latest issues each month. If you send in 1,000 bits you can even get your story posted. Join the fishing fun today. This has been a paid advertisement.
For legal reasons, this was not a paid advertisement and also incorrect.
Really
but thank you,
chance.
Mahogany. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
We knew you're a wife guy, but this is getting ridiculous.
Okay. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know if I'm ready for a dungeon right now. I don't know if I have it in me. We've gotten to a dungeon. I've reached it. I might go to bed.
The dungeon is ready for you though.
Wrath if you don't do the dungeon and bind Chen. He said, no, but we could put Lemon. Put Lemon. But fine, we'll level sync.
Dungeon or Palace of the Dead?
You get one run. Why are they here?
He said, we get one run, so you know he's going to clear it first try.
Did I accidentally queue in with NPCs? Why are you here?
Oh boy, here you go suffering again.
The story NPCs? Okay. Can you, what the heck? I would appreciate if my story and wait a second. Are you kidding me? We have bloodwetting for real? This is the first level synced instance with bloodwetting? This is the best day of my life. Yeah, man, everything has a lot of health, unfortunately. Well, at least they only do like 400 damage. What the heck is all of this garbage? My bloodwetting! Get out of here! Oriange, go to put these buffs on somewhere else. I only remember this dungeon because Oriange blinds you even if you have effects off. That's currently what I'm facing right now, yes. This is terrible. Come on, buddy. Come on. We'll be fine. OMG, it's Cure 2 of the 7th Dawn. Wow. It does make me significantly more worried seeing how long this is taking when I am forced to have NPCs assisting me. I'm very concerned for what the next ones will be. Oh, gods, poor Nidana. We'll free you from this place, I promise. Okay. Do you do enough damage that I should be scared of you? I feel like you probably do. But for anyone that did not know, golly gee willikers, we have Bloodwetting now. Bloodwetting is a masterpiece. Bloodwetting means that we get to not take damage. It reduces the damage we take. It gives me a shield just for using it. And it gives me 1 extra heal. Instead of healing 3 times like with Raw Intuition, I can heal 4 times. You will fall to my might, Zot armored fiend. Hiya! Face the power of my bloodwetting. I shall stem the tide. It does make me a little bit sad that I have a whole extra button to heal with, and I am unfortunately still doing pretty bad on health. I sense a great surge of aether, as if a summoning hath begun. Oh, hello, sisters. Yeah, you're the ones I'm scared of. First few enemies just take ages because they bounce for 8 people instead of 4, but half the party is locked at doing terrible damage. That is correct and true. Oh, okay. They're gone. Thank you. See you later, nerds. It's just me, once again. Back to Wrath Games, Mr. Solo only.
Sisters being really easy once you know their tricks.
I remember the sisters being horrific, so we shall see. Fruity has also asked me to remind you that you're great and you should go catch some Wardens of the Seven Hues for charity. Please participate in the Eorzean Museum Network's charity event. support the LGBT by fishing up Warden of the Seven Hues. Anytime during the month of June, you can catch one, send in a screenshot, and it will donate $1 to charity. Please do, please do, please do. Consider. I listen. You told me I didn't have to fish anymore, so I'm not doing it, but what if you did? This is your chance to fish. You could be the fisher you always dreamed of. And even if you didn't dream of fishing, maybe you could dream of being a good person and being a hero and supporting the LGBT. That's pretty good. My health is not doing great, unfortunately. I'm feeling like this is gonna be a pretty rough expansion. Wrath doesn't want to donate to charity. Hashtag Wrath is over party. How dare you? Yeah, all of these are doing a lot of damage. It's crazy to see auto attacks from regular mobs doing 3,000 damage each. I'm actually very, very concerned about the damage these are doing. It makes me very worried for bosses as well. That was a home game. I legitimately almost died. Okay.
Do you think that the evolved class changes in Evertroll might open up new strategies for solo?
Probably. I'm not super sure, but I have to imagine they would. Now that I actually care about my health a bit more, I need to get out of the habit of Thrill of Battle, Shake It Off, and I need to do it the other way. It's gotta be Shake It Off, Thrill of Battle, so that I can keep the extra healing bonus from Thrill. trade the button places, never think about it again. So true destiny, actually. Hello, tiny creature. Please don't be extremely powerful auto attacks. Okay. Poison. Ooh, that sucks. That is a very strong poison. Oh my god. Okay. What does that mean? Fire is out, right? Oh, fire is in. Okay, understandable.
Get nerd.
Oh my god! Dude! Are you kidding me? Okay, that was the thunder one. This one's fire. Okay, I'm understanding now.
Prove that the treacherous potatoes are pure.
Dude. Wow. Wow. I was very correct to be scared of this dungeon.
Would antidotes help here?
I need to be very limited in my DPS, and I'm only healing. It is a 1-2-3 combo. 1-2-3. I'm not doing control fire. Oh god, okay.
Why do we want a mercenary expansion again? We clearly already fantasy Australia in the game.
Thank you. Okay. Oh my god, what a boss, dude. Oh, that really scared me as well right there because I thought it was about to have a phase 2. Okay. That is the full 30 minutes. That's bad. That's really, really bad.
This dungeon might be harder than originally thought.
Yeah, I was indeed worried about this dungeon.
Last cheap TTS, better make it. Venus Slayham.
Vengeance will at least help to speed up these kills a little bit. I have to go on a camping trip. Go to a camping trip, ease my mind, enjoy nature for a bit, not think about the funny video games because the funny video games are gonna drive me crazy because these minions are critting their auto attacks on me. I'm not making that mistake. Yeah, they're hitting me for 3,700s each. If I went into that room, I would be dead right now.
These are my last bits, my lord, so I want to let you know that I believe in you and that you can complete anything.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Very kind of you, thank you.
Will no fight for power.
Okay.
seriously, what did they feed these guys?
Yes, this is a little ridiculous. I'd love to see a comparison from the last dungeon to this one and just see the massive jump in auto attack damage. I think this singular minion on its own is dealing some odd like 4 times the auto attack damage that the minions in the end dungeon for Shadowbringers did. I might just swap to single target outside of my heals so I can start killing these off. Claws first, hypertuned after. Hypertuned is doing 4500s. So having the claws dead will be nice. By the way, whatever happened to our AI allies, I have no idea, and I'm glad that they're gone. I have no clue where they went.
They have their union scheduled lunch break. You would know this if you watched the cuisine.
Oh, that sounds... yeah, okay. You know, I can respect a union-mandated lunch break. We do support unions in this household. You're kidding me. That's the ones that were dealing 3,700 each, and I've got 3 of them. Okay, cool.
Scions of the 7th branch.
This might legitimately be the most difficult dungeon we faced on solo. I could say that with some pretty heavy confidence right now. I don't think we faced anything dungeon-wise that's worse than this. The ads, the first boss are absolutely insane, and if second and third boss are anywhere even close, then I don't know if I'm clearing this level synced. Yeah, I'd say more so than Gimlet Dark, absolutely. Because the only thing difficult in Gimlet Dark was the DPS check at the end. This one is desperate and vicious the entire time.
I remind you of the dungeon with a hard innate requiring you to beat the final boss in 21 attacks.
I just... It's been a very long time since I've had to focus so much on healing for ad packs. This is gonna be bad. Okay, I would appreciate if you could die very quickly, Zot Hypertuned. Because we are really running low on time. Also, I'm pretty sure there were 5 mob pulls in this area. If I'm remembering right. Immediately we're better than the first boss, so I've got no concerns time-wise for this fight. I can actually DPS. But my DPS is desperate right now. Is that something that's supposed to happen, and then I get hit because there's no one else in instance? This dungeon is going to be terrible for time.
A boss that's gimmick is built around wasting your time when timelines this person's so cool.
You're not wrong, unfortunately. We are very, very far behind. We've lost this dungeon to timeout, no question. First wipe to first boss was at 84%, so I couldn't have been more than 1 or 2 minutes. Okay, let's see the rest. 29 minutes is not enough, I can tell you that already.
Well, my lord, looks like the plan now is to make like Walter White and start to cook. A delicious and wholesome meal. And also performance-enhancing potions.
This is my only chance. I need to mix pulls. I can't do them one at a time. Why does it have to be in the dungeon where I can barely survive one pull?
Oh good, the Ronin has a mini tank buster for 10k. Okay. Oh, I can't even go past this point. Okay. It might be easier to mix the Roadster with this group moving forward. Yeah, not invisible, just blends in.
I don't know what to do for this next pull. I don't know if I should take the Roadster with them. I'm not sure if I could survive 2 Titans and a Roadster. If it's anything like the Titans from earlier, I might just have to take them as the 2. I'll kill 1 single target and then I'll pull the Roadster after. Well, there's no real reason for me to pull Roadster after, because it's not like I'm gonna AoE them. Not as bad as the last ones. I'm taking less damage from this group than I did from the first group, and I survived the first group. Okay. I'm pulling this when it's at 10%. true. Imagine being in a Magitech dungeon and not having any gravity damage. What a beautiful day. Okay.
Yoshi P has the opportunity to
I don't have the time to watch this cutscene. I really don't. But I'm gonna do it anyway because I know I'm not getting the clear this time. That's fine. Oh, gods. That's the poison one. We get every single debuff. Okay. I was really hoping that wouldn't be the case. And that I could kill the dolphin first. I can do that. I can do that. I can save a lot of time on first boss. I can do no deaths. I could do multiple pulls at the start. I can make that work. Okay.
A valiant effort, less than 3.
That was exhausting. But okay. Not bad. Today, not bad. That's it. That's it for now. I hope you enjoyed. I will see you later, gamers. I hope you have a wonderful time. Goodbye. Have a good one. It's Sunday, hopefully clear. We shall see. I'm gonna go to bed. Bye-bye.